Heavenly Father, we come to you in this hour, asking for your guidance and protection to our virtual gathering today. We thank you for the gift of life, the gift of family, the gift of work, and the gift of friendship. We thank you for this great opportunity to bring us together in this session as brothers and sisters. Bless the committee, the facilitator, and the attendees of this gathering. May we continue to value and appreciate the true essence and meaning of life with the help of your grace. And as we go along to our discussion today, we humbly pray that you would deepen our understanding. Lord, enlighten us and give us wisdom every day. Forgive us for our shortcomings and remind us to always be mindful of the things we do in life. We offer our life and our decisions to you, O Lord. May this gathering today create a memorable experience and a fruitful outcome. We ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, our Redeemer and our Savior. Amen.
No. No.
Hello, everyone. Good morning from the office of Suleiman Online University Learning. I am John Santh Palama, a faculty from the office. So, before we begin this session, let me remind everybody to please mute your microphone, rename your Zoom name to your complete name and your department so that we can easily identify you. Switch on your video if your connectivity allows you. If you have any questions with regards to the presentation, there will be an open forum right after. So please type it in the chat box or use the raise hand reaction button in Zoom and unmute yourself. Before leaving the session, do not forget to fill out the survey. The survey link will be shown later. This will serve as your certificate of attendance and participation. By the way, this session is a video recorded. Recordings will be made available at the Silliman Online University Learning website and in our YouTube channel. Just search Silliman Online University Learning. then kindly subscribe to it so that you can watch other previous 8 training that we have conducted. Today, we will have an interesting topic to talk about on Get a Professor, a social learning platform for teachers. Today, our resource speaker is none other than Assistant Professor Ruben Los Baños, Mrs. Oriel Liza Maipa, and Mr. John Saint Palama. Sir Ruben, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Sir John. So, for today, I will first provide an introduction and a little bit of orientation to how the platform works. So, we have here, okay, uh, good morning, everyone. So, I guess you can see my presentation right now. So, this is Get a Professor, empowering the world's learners and mentors with a creative learning experience. Sir John, uh, you can see my screen, right? Just checking to see if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is our belief. Uh, when I created the platform and together with my team, we believe that social media is the key to engage students in the learning process, especially that millennials, Generation Z learners are on social media. So they're always focused on using these platforms. So we have this problem right now. Everyone knows that we have this COVID-19 pandemic, and the education industry, and I guess all industries, are affected with this new normal. So it really leads to a loss in learning and trillions of dollars in lost earnings, according to the World Bank report in June 18, 2020. So schools and companies are looking for ways on how to have classes and trainings in the new normal. In the Philippines, a lot of schools are caught unprepared on how to do distance learning in the time of COVID-19. Teachers are using social media applications as a learning tool like Facebook, but social media platforms are filled with too many distractions. So that's the problem that we are trying to solve. We created this solution, Get a Professor, an easy to use social learning platform. So the platform's social features allows teachers to meet a digital generation of learners precisely where they are in a social media platform. It is a fully functional social learning platform, a website and progressive web app for mobile users that is now operational and has reached more than 130, sorry, it is 130,000 visits from learners and mentors across the world. So we focus on connecting learners and mentors for educational and professional purposes through distance learning and collaboration, even in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Get a Professor provides a convenient environment for collaboration between students, parents, teachers, and educational managers using tools such as groups, chat, discussion forums, and other features to support social learning. So what is social learning? In education, we have Bandura's social learning theory. So schools are now turning to social learning to deliver exciting e-learning experiences to their students, customers, and partners. So these are schools abroad and some schools in the Philippines. So the concept is more than just a buzzword and is now increasingly used by forward-thinking organizations to foster collaborative learning and its application in the flow of work to drive organizational performance. Advantages for school administrators: better branding and marketing for your institution by having your own school social learning app and website. You can have your own institutional online community of practice where teachers, school leaders, curriculum coordinators, and others can share best practices, lesson plans, rubrics, curriculum materials, and professional development opportunities. Support and sustain continuity between in-person meetings and professional development opportunities. And it helps new teachers get up to speed and become valuable active partners in your institution. It models an interdisciplinary continuous learning community for your institution, connects administrators, teachers, parents, students, and other stakeholders so they can discuss important issues concerning the institution. Organize links to resources based on your institution's needs and standards. Your own single repository containing links to your institution's learning resources, expanded learning opportunities, service learning projects, and community mentoring opportunities. For teachers, it helps educators engage in conversation, share innovative ideas, discover and curate useful resources, document successful practices, and apply them in their own classrooms. Your own institution's professional development support, including creating organic groups for sustained collaboration between webinars, seminars, and workshops. You could have active management of resources, including rubric development, credential design, and others. And it connects you with the social media generation, the millennials and the Generation Z learners, before you become irrelevant. It is a secure place to connect and collaborate, share content and educational applications, class discussions, and provide notifications. It enables the teachers to connect with students on a platform where the teacher seems to appear more of a friend than a superior forcing you to learn your lessons. So we always subscribe to Bandura's social learning theory that you learn more from a friend than from someone who is forcing you to learn. It closes the gap between the teacher and the learner, bringing them together and helping them to learn from each other, enhancing their individual selves. And for students, students will be more engaged to learn using a social learning app. We know that they like social media, they love social media, so we believe that this platform would engage students. So the problem that we had was really the engagement of students in the learning process. That's why we created Get the Professor. So it allows students to contribute back to the learning environment. So it's not just a one-way learning process. Students can also provide their feedback. They can also teach if they want to, provide their own learning resources. It allows students to learn from and with each other in an institution's own community environment. Students nowadays are religiously active in social media, so having a social platform provided by the school would really be beneficial for students to engage them in a secure, collaborative environment. So this is the product, an expanding social learning platform connecting learners, teachers, and anyone willing to learn from other people. It has a built-in messaging feature, newsfeed feature, tagging, and other features which you can find in a social media platform for a more engaging, interactive, and immersive experience. So it is a learning platform focusing on social media capabilities to provide a more interactive experience for users. It is free, and we do provide customized learning platforms for schools and companies and TESDA accredited training institutions for better branding or marketing. And you can also customize a learning platform for teachers and learners. So these are some screenshots, but it would be better if we can start with the orientation so that you can see how it works. Sir John, Sir John and Ma'am Ariel,
Hello.
you can, hello.
Okay, so at this moment, Mrs. Oriel Maipa will be sharing her screen to let us know on the social learning platform. Hamlis?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Allow me to share my screen first. Okay, good morning. Once again, I am Oriel Lisa, and I will be showing you some features of Get a Professor. So this is how the homepage looks like before registering. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, and kindly chat or unmute your microphone if in case you're having trouble seeing my screen. So again, this is the homepage of Get a Professor. And just like any other social media platform, we have to register. So I hope you can do this together. So on the menu, you have here login, then register. So we'll register first. There we go. Just click on that button and then you can add in your username, email address, and the password. And also you have to put in the fields here that are required, such as your name and yeah, your name. So please fill in the blanks so we can create our own Get a Professor account. Once you're done with this one, you have to click on complete sign up. You don't have to fill in all the fields here, such as school. You can do that later on. Hometown, interest, social media links, and other. But once you're done with your username, which is required, and you should have a unique username, then you can click on complete sign up. Okay. So just like any other social media platforms, you'll be after signing up, you'll get a notification from the email address that you have entered. So in my case, I used my Silliman email and then I got a notification from Get a Professor. So you can either click here to redirect you to Get a Professor, but since the Get a Professor is already open, then let's just go to login. I hope you're able to follow. Do tell me if I'm going too fast. So once we're in the login page, so you can either put in your username or email, then password, or you can directly click on Google. Since I use my Google email, so I'll just click on continue with Google and make sure that your Google also is logged in. There we go. So let me just scroll. So this is how the login page looks like, or the home. What do you call this page again? Oh, huh? Home page. This is your profile. Okay, we can change the profile. You can add in your profile picture and cover, just like Facebook. This is what we usually see in Facebook, right? So you can add in but if you want to change your name and the school, you can click on edit here. You can change that, okay? And then save changes once everything is in place. Always make sure to save changes. And if you want to put in your profile picture, you can also do that. You can upload your image or you can take a photo of your stuff. Okay. You can also use a gravatar. I tried to create one but I still have to log in. But you can also use Gravatar, like an avatar, to put in your profile picture. So let's try. I will just drag and drop an image, something like that. But I do have a trouble with the size of this image because if I crop this one, it only shows this part.
If I may, Ma'am Ariel,
Yes,
hello.
yes, sir.
Okay.
How do you do
Uh,
this?
okay. There was a problem with that. That's why I integrated the Facebook login. So my
Uh-huh.
students, that
Oh,
was actually
okay.
their suggestion. So you can just log in directly without
Facebook.
registration. Just
Okay.
log in. You can
Oh,
using
okay.
your Facebook. It would use your Facebook picture
Profile.
or
Okay,
your
I see.
Google. Oh yes, or your Google. But if you
Okay.
really want to know the size, it's 50 by 50 pixels. If you don't want your Facebook profile picture there, if you want to change it,
50
the
by
ideal size for
50.
that is
Okay.
50 by 50, and you can always use Canva, one of our sponsors, to fix that.
Oh,
But
okay.
again, if you don't want to change, you can just use Facebook.
Facebook.
Automatically you have your picture there or your Google
Okay.
account to log in.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
thank you.
So I think I don't have a photo in my Google account. That's why I had to upload an image. So if you have an image in your Google account, you'll also see it posted here, right, sir?
Yes, like when Sir John, I think he used Facebook or Google account. Automatically, the picture was set. But if you don't have a picture, you may have to upload. And the size for now is 50 by 50
50 by
pixels. If
50.
ever, yes, if ever you want to upload on your own.
Okay, great. So the same with the cover image, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, there is a size limit for those types of pictures. But when you upload later on, there are no size limits. It's just for the profile pic. That's the only
Okay.
one that was not yet set. Okay.
Okay, great. Thanks. Thank you, sir. So it's also noted here the upload image file for your cover image. So I bet you already know how to do that because we do see this in Facebook and what other platforms? Usually Facebook, yes. Instagram, I'm not really sure, but Facebook really. So once you're done editing your profile, you can now add some friends. But that's what we usually want in our social media. So let's see. Friends, friends. Oh gosh, I forgot where I went to add friends.
Um, Ma'am
So
Ariel,
yes.
you can go to community. You just click your community. The this one,
Oh
the
here.
community on the top, the top.
Yes,
Yes.
there you go.
Okay. That's where you get to see all the people. So you can see Sir
Yes.
John there. So you can
So
see
I'm
who's
already
online.
friends with, yes, Sir John and you, sir. And
Okay,
we
I'm going
can
to log in too.
also add friends here. So these are the people who's online. Yeah, so you can just add friend, follow back, or we can type in search member. Yes, you can type in the name of. Do you know of any? I don't know who else is perhaps those who are in Suleiman who has get a
Uh,
professor. Maybe my student.
we have Sir Lawrence.
Lawrence.
I think
Ah,
you can
yeah,
try
Lawrence. Let me,
to type Lawrence. I'm not sure if he's
Let me
using the name
search
Lawrence
Lawrence.
or
Yes,
Della Penny. Yeah.
maybe Renzo. He
Yeah, he has a
usually
lot of
use
names.
Renzo. Renzo, let me try. Renzo is not here. How about you, Ma'am Jan? I know for sure
Ah,
you
yes.
already have
Ma'am Jan. I thought
Janice.
Sir John. I'm not sure about Ma'am Janice. But Sir John, yeah.
Yeah.
You have already
So
added me, right? So,
yes, sir. You're already there. So anyway, if you want to search for a friend, you can just click. You can just click here and then search and then add as a friend. Okay. You also get a notification as well for that. There, you have a new friend request. So you can just click here. So I know that's easy for you to do. So you
I
can,
found Lawrence. You can just type Lawrence, Ma'am Ariel.
Lawrence, check it.
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
L-A, yes. Then search.
Law,
Okay.
Lawrence. How do you spell Lawrence?
L-A-W. Lawrence.
Oh, because we're not friends. All members, yeah.
Yes, all
Lawrence.
members. Okay, Lawrence. You go down, you can see his picture.
This one? No.
There,
Last, this one, the
I think
last
that's
one?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
I'll just
I think
click
that's
add
Lawrence
friends.
profile. And then you can send a
Friend.
message, somewhat like that.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go. Request sent successfully. So that's how you add friends, and then you can also send them messages. So you can click on messages over here. So I sent John a message a while ago. So let's see if so there's a plus one, so he has responded. And if you want to add a new message and send it to another user, so let's say, can I add already Lawrence? Since we're not friends, I'm not sure.
Lawrence. Lawrence has
Since
to
he has
accept.
not
Sir Lawrence, you
accepted,
have to accept. Please accept,
so
ma'am.
if he has not accepted my friend request yet, so I cannot send him a personal message. So usually, if you're already friends with that person, let's say John, it will automatically appear here. So type in your subject, then your message, and send. So this is another thread of messages regarding get a professor. So that's how you will see it in your messages. Okay, so you have here your news feed. Okay, you can either put here images, videos, links. Okay. And then Sir John will show you how to add a group as well. So if you want to have a group of maybe your friends, you want to put it in one group or a class in one group, you may also do that in Get a Professor. Okay, Sir John, it's your turn.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Lise, for that. To add more about Get a Professor, to tell you honestly, I am also new to this. I just registered, I think. I mean, both of us with Ma'am Lisa, we're just new to this. However, we use this for creating a group or in our class. And yeah, we just gone by exploring, and then we'll tell you more on what we have explored so far. Now, I think everybody are already here inside the Get a Professor platform. The thing that I need to share is here. I believe that you have already with you your account. Now, Ma'am Lisa is telling you on how to edit your profile, and I'm done editing mine here. Yeah, okay. So the next feature that I need to share with you right now is there is a search box here where you can search a particular topic or a research, right? So in the search box here, whatever the user uploaded in their particular account, then you can those things lang imong makitaan. For example, if I search about my research, for example. I hope my research. So I'll click on go here, and then there you can see the result on the notes for research writing and rubrics for research writing. So if I click on this one, um, yeah, here. So I will be redirected to a particular notes here, and then if I'll click that notes, I already have my PPT being downloaded. So that's one of the feature here in a Get a Professor where you can actually search on, for example, aside from research, for example, in a science class, and then once a student look for a cell theory, for example. So we'll just use the search button here and then click go. And after clicking go, there you can see sorry, no post match
I
your
think cell,
criteria or
cell pa
else
to, sir.
cell,
Cell lang.
for example. Sorry, go. So that's how we're going to um, use the search button here in the group of get a professor. So basically, there are a lot of topics that you wish to search on the use of the search box here. Another thing that I need to share is the news feed feature where you can see all the activities that you have done, right? Or same lang sa Facebook, activities being done in a particular platform. So you can actually check your friends here, right? As you can see, all the members, the groups you've made, and then dimensions, right? So that's the function of the newsfeed. The reason why I think it's being integrated because as far as Sir Las Bañas was talking about a while ago on the background, I heard on the Albert Bandura's learning theory. I think it mentioned
Yes.
on the if learners learn, right, learners learn better with friends. So that's why we have it here, the or with friends or people, that's why we have newsfeed here. So
Yes, sir.
same, yeah, same in the Facebook. We have comment. So if you wish to add comment, then you can, and then you make it also to favorite or share, and then you can do that in our platform, right? And if you wish to, add some picture or yeah, other stuff, then you can. For example, if I'd like to comment on this one, and then I'll just click this icon and then upload some picture. Yes. And then once done, um, I'll click on the picture itself here, and then it will look like the same in Facebook. You can like and have a conversation, right? By clicking reply. So same as just the Facebook actually. Yeah. So that's the other feature. Aside from the news feed or activity, we also have here notification, which was Ma'am Lisa was telling us about a while ago on who sent you the private message, on what are the newly updates in the platform, and then who mentioned you, who commented your post. There you can see all of those things in the notification part, right? So that's the function. So for you to be notified, you will just click on the notification here at the upper right corner of your screen. Okay. And then what else I can share? I think um think talk. which was again being mentioned by Ma'am Lisa a while ago. So I received her message a while ago. Here, that's the function of Think Talk, where you can actually have a private message to the person who you want to message privately, right? So I will reply here. Yeah, okay. So that's the purpose of the Think Talk here. And then what else? If I'll go to my profile, there you can see the following, right? The people who follows you on their followers also here. So if I click on my followers, there you can see who are the people, the person who follows you, right? You can also, for example, if you wish to follow your co-teacher, your students, then you can have it here. Okay. Aside from that, we have here trending here, Salalom. If you scroll down, there is a trending here where popularity active newest has been located. Now, the purpose of this one is you can see or yeah, you can review what are the trending that happens in the Get Up Professor platform. So if I click on popular, this is based on the popularity because they have a lot of members in a particular group. So I'll just click on popular. So far, if I'll click on popular, these groups here has a lot of members. That's why it's popular in our platform. So again, the basis on this is the popularity or the number of members who has been, part of the group. And then also have your active, who are the active users, and group who used the platform. And then the newest are are the people. I mean the people who are um, mostly using or frequently using the platform. That's the newest. And then if I'll scroll down here, we have influencers, right? Aside from the trending, we also have here influencers where, um, you know, every one of us are influencers. Now, here it has been categorized by our platform. We have popularity, the active, and the newest. So again, the basis of this are the number of friends, and if yeah, that's the influencer. So based on the account that you've seen here are the people who has a lot of friends or the popular. Okay, so
Okay, sir. Can I also
yeah,
say something, Sir John?
sure, sir.
Okay. So there's always a principle for those words, let's say influencer. So in the learning process, you learn from someone, diba, who really is going to influence in if you are teaching, you are influencing people. That's why I'm using the word influencer. So if you go to, let's say, mainstream social media, you have influencers there, who are the social influencers right now. You could have Manny Pacquiao, or let's say Alex Gonzaga, or Tulfo. These are influencers. But in Get a Professor, when you say influencers, uh, these are your teachers. So these are, we would like influencers who would be able to impart value to other people. So that's why I'm using the word influencer. Actually, before it was not influencer. I had another name for that, but I decided to why not use the word influencer. You get to become an influencer in Get a Professor based on the number of friends or followers you have. So let's say if you are a teacher and if you want to say you really love marine biology, di ba? Or this, but we have this topic right now again, it's about marine biology, save the seas, and you want to influence more people about your advocacy, save the waters. So if you want to become an influencer, you can go to the top of the ranking. You can even have a trending. Let's say you're a marine biology professor and you want your advocacy about conserve the seas to trend in Get a Professor so that you get to influence more people. That's basically the purpose of the words influencer and trending. So these features, trending influencers, you get to see them in Instagram, Twitter. Millennials and Generation Z learners know about this. So I place that. There's always a reason why those words are being used. I think that's all. Thank you, sir. Sige.
Yeah, thank you for that input, sir. Okay, so yeah, that's the influencers here. Now, what else? Aside from that, we have community. If I'll click on community here, there you can see all the members. I think we have 13,067 members in the platform, right? Where you can add a friend, follow them, and you can also block them if you wish to. So again, in the platform, for those who are watching right now um, and joining our discussion, you may actually create your account and then be part of a Get a Professor social learning platform. Here in the community tab here, you can see all your friends here in the platform, right? You can cancel, you can follow them, you can block them. Okay, so
If I may, sir. Okay, about the block. Just a little story about the block. Before there was no block, let's say, but there we are really when I created the platform, I get feedback. So there we talk about security, right? So there was a time wherein there was someone bugging or distracting another learner or another teacher in the platform, and I was trying to think of a way to really secure the platform. That's why I added the block. There was no block feature. The block there is part of the security system that I placed. So if you don't want to hear from someone, yeah, it's blocked. But again, there are other security features. That's just one of the security features there, which you can control, the blocking feature. Okay, thank you, sir.
yes, I'm happy that you integrate that, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's the community function. Now, the other feature in the Get a Professor is a page or group where you can actually create your own group, right? May it be public, a private, or a hidden group, right? So if you wish to create a group, then here you can actually click on create a group. However, as you can see here, um, you can view there are 267 groups so far um, in the platform. Now let's create a group. So by creating a group, you click on create a group. So there you go. I created once before, which is SUICT instructor. Now, in order for us to create a group, then let's create a group by clicking create a group and then put a label or your group name. For example, so department. That's our group name. And then you may put on the description on what is the group all about. Example, this is a sample. This is just only a sample. This is a sample, sorry, a sample. Okay, so once you're done having a description on your group, then you may click on Create Group and continue. Moving on to the second step is settings, where you can actually set your group into a private group or a hidden group or a public group. Now, for if you wish the group to be public, then the following are the important reminders for you. So this is a public group. You can click on the radio button here. This is clickable. And then if you wish to have your group as a public, then you please do read all the given instructions here. So public group, any site member can join this group. This group will be listed in the groups directory and in search result. And then group content and activity will be visible to any site member. So once your group is public. On the other hand, we have here a private group. So only users who request membership are created and and are accepted can join the group. So um, they will just wait for approval or for those members who request to join the private group, then um, they can join once it has been accepted already. So other thing is this group will be listed in the groups directory and in search results, and then group content activity will only be visible to members of the group. So if there are attachments, if there are some discussions, so whoever the people who are joining in a particular private group are those people who can just view the attachment and the discussions itself. If you wish to select a private group. And the last one is if you have this group as a hidden, then only users who are invited can join the group. So this group will not be listed in the group's directory search result because it is hidden. Maybe they have something to talk, mm, yeah, privately, then you can have this group also. Group content activity will only be visible to members of the group. So pwede siya maka-invite actually. But the group is hidden. Now, we have here group invitation, which members of this group are allowed to invite. You can, since I choose public, then I'll click on all group members. And then group messages enable so that we can communicate to each other who are the members of the group. And then once you're done, click on next. Yeah, here. The third step is to chat. So again, in order for you to chat your group members, your friends, and click on enable group chat. Next step. So here is the documents. Documents is a powerful tool for collaboration with members of your group. This is actually same or like a Google Drive where you can collaborate with each other, right? A cross between document editor and wiki. Docs allows you to co-author and co-edit documents with your fellow group members, which you can then sort and tag in a way that helps your group to get work done. So same um, in Google Drive. So there are a lot of um, platforms there where you can collaborate to each other with your group members, right? So once you're done, you click on next step. So photo, I think it's the same thing. It's 50 by 50 pixels. If you wish to upload a photo, then you'll just jump this one. And if you wish to upload something here, then click on, select your file and then upload. Well, anyways, I think this part is not required, sir, so that you can proceed, diba?
Yes, yes, it's not required. You
Okay,
can have the photo later if you want.
okay. Yes, thank you, sir. Click on next. Okay, so we also have here media. Same as Facebook, you can actually create album, right? Album for videos, album for pictures, and I think na audio for this.
Yes, even music. You have for music teachers. We you can upload music teach for let's say audio, even a song. Let's say
Yeah.
you're a music teacher. You have your own song. You can upload songs there
Okay.
in the platform.
For the music lesson. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Here in the Get the Professor, you can actually create an album, right? So that's one of the advantage once you have the account. Now, next is click on the next step and then the cover image, same as the photo a while ago. You can actually do this right after it's created. Okay, and then same thing, you will just drag the file or select your file, then for you to have the cover image. Then click on next step. So here, the last part is invite. If you want to make a private or hidden group, then you may set it first to public, right? And then tell them to join the group na lang later on para makaselect lang ka. So in my case, I have here Ma'am Lisa. So I'll just click here, the checkbox. But if you have a lot of friends in the Get Up Professor, you may just click on the checkbox here. Anyways, there are numbers of people who has been your friend here in the Get the Professor, and then just click on the checkbox lang if you wish to let them be part of the group. Okay, so that's the last part, and then click on finish. So the group name is Soul Department, and then I am the group admin. And then there you can see if we have, meetings, announcement, discussion, we will just use this um, feature, the page, where we can post anything here, right? So yeah, we have chat where you can chat the members of the group.
Yes, I already chat. I placed something there. I joined your group, sir, and
Okay.
then you can
If
see
I'll
so that you
click
can see
on
the group
chat,
chat. Okay,
yeah, here now.
so you can see what's
So
online.
So for those who are members in a particular in this particular group can see the group the chat. Okay, so lahi pod tong private chat kaniha. So we also have here documents if you wish to add documents. So let's try. Just click on create new group and then yeah here testing one. Okay, and then if you have an attachment that your the members of the department needs to read on that, then click you add a file. So click on this and then yeah here. Okay, once done, will be placed here and then only sole department will see the file and then who can access, who can read a document, and then yeah here you can see all of the things here in the accessibility settings. You can also tag words or phrases that describes your document. This is for our monthly meeting. Okay, Nana. So that is just only an example. And then click on save once you're done. Okay, so I have here already my created documents or has been placed here under attachments. If I'll click on this and the other group members will click on this, and then basically the attachment will be automatically downloaded. And then what else? And then you can also see who are the members of the group and you can send invites to them and also remove an invite. So this is applicable once your group is public. So again, there are numbers of members here, and then if you wish others not, let them be not part of the, sorry, not part of the group, then you'll just click on lang, you will just click on remove invite so that they will not be part in the group na. So that's send invites. And then media. Okay, you can upload and manage also. So balik ako sa media. I'd like to emphasize everything here. What I have mentioned a while ago about albums, you can actually upload it here. Your photos, your videos, and your music. Okay, this is totally helpful when you have, uh, if for sure for those schools who don't have a learning management system, you can actually use Get a Professor in order for you to post your attachment, your discussion in the class, and then also a, also a good communication to our students lang. Okay, so that's for media, and then manage. So in manage, where this is where you can manage your account, the settings, the photo, katong gingon ni Sir ganiha, you can upload it after na along the process or after the process, it will just click on photo and then upload a photo here and members and everything. So that's manage. So if I'll click back here, the home, let's try, for example, in our group, I'd like to add a video here from YouTube. Okay, you can actually have that one as marabag ka nang mag-post you can also have a sa Facebook mag-post if you wish to post a video, then you can do that one here. You can also integrate the link from YouTube, for example, um, this one, diba? I'll just get the link here. Diba? That's my vlog. So subscribe. Joke.
Yes,
Okay,
we will
here.
subscribe there.
So I'll just paste the link here and then I'll click on preview before posting. So basically, there is an option whether you cancel the video or submit the video or to post the video. So I'll just click on the video, submit video post. Then for those who are members of the group, we'll just automatically see the video here. Na dili na sila maato sa YouTube. You just click on this one and then play it here. Okay? And then if some group members will comment on your discussion, I'll just click on comment and then great. And, and then post. Diba? I also have here favorite. You can actually delete it or edit or share this one. I think three, I four na di ay ni siya. Okay, itong una kay three pa man. So you can share it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and other stuffs here. So again, if you wish to, comment a picture, then as an interpretation, then you can by just clicking this one. Okay, what else? Link. It's actually the same with Facebook. Yeah, there you go. I'll go back first, and that's how we're going to create a page or group that is helpful once you have a class, a particular class where you can post your announcement, your discussion there. So yeah, what else? Go to my activity, and then yeah. So this is my previews, activity. So if I'll click on this, same as a Facebook, you can like and like, view the conversation and everything. Okay. So I think that's and for my part, sir, I hope you can add something more on the platform, Sir Las Pañas.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, hello. Okay, can you hear me? So, thank you for that, Sir John and Ma'am Ariel. So that was the platform. So just a recap, the history, yeah, like talk about apps or websites. You create something because you have a problem, and this was actually a problem, my own problem. So in my years of teaching, uh, really had this problem of uh, participation. But I guess most teachers have that, or professors teach students are not participating in class. So that was my problem, and I was thinking about social media distracting my classes, disturbing my own classes. So that is why I decided to create a platform that's basically a social media uh, for for the learning process. So that was the history of the platform, and that was basically just for my own students. But I decided together with my team to just share the platform, since we can allow more people to use the platform. So we have upgraded the system so that more teachers can use the platform. So it is free. The platform is free. You can use the platform for teachers. You can use the platform to engage the students, and this is also for teachers like you really are advocating for something. You really want to share your knowledge about science or music or anything, and then that's why I added the public page, the public, just like in Facebook you have the page. So you can create a page and get a professor and then share your knowledge to more learners. So that's another feature. So if you don't want to be limited by your class and you really want to share something to the world, you can do so. And aside from that, this platform is also for researchers. I know teachers or professors, but we are required to do research. So that's aside from get a professor teaches or does research. And by the way, this is not just for professors, also teachers. It's just the name, but again, it's really about mentors or educators. So as educators, we are required to do research, and if you want to collaborate with other researchers, that's why you have the groups there. You can create a private group for, let's say, social science researchers or education researchers. You can collaborate with other people. So this platform is basically for the learning process, for the research process, as well as to connect with people. That's why I integrated the LinkedIn platform, especially for students who are now graduated and they would like to look for jobs, or for professors who would like to connect with other professors around the world. Since we are around 130,000 visits, and then this across the world. So we are live in around 70 plus countries. And if you check the site, there are foreigners there. So there are a lot of learners and mentors there. And so our goal right now is really to have more people connect with, say, professors or teachers abroad or here in the Philippines, just basically collaborate. So that's the platform, and we are always improving the platform based on the feedback of our students. And there is an app, we call it a progressive web app, since we don't have the native app yet. So if you have an Android phone, you can download that. You can download the mobile, the web app, progressive web app of Get a Professor for your mobile phone. For iPhone users, you can still download it, but there are limited features. Uh, so we are hoping that we can also have the native app. For now, we can still download it in your phone. It's a progressive web app. So by downloading, you can just go to the website. If you are using an Android phone, automatically, once you are in the site, uh, y- it would pop up. There is a feature there to ask you to download the platform into your mobile phone. Okay, so that is, I think that's all for my input. And you can also ask questions, Sir John, Sir Mama Ariel. We are ready for questions, right? If ever there are questions from our participants.
Yes, if you have questions, you may unmute or uh, give us a chat in the chat box. Okay, so before anything, I would like to mention that Get a Professor is one of our incubatees at the Silman University uh, TBI. And so, if you, the audience, have inputs, we are welcome also to help improve as part of the mentoring process. And if you're interested, you can send us an email at tbi@su.edu.ph. I'll post that in the chat box.
Okay, so I think they don't have questions on the discussion. Let's move
Okay.
on to the next part. Okay, so let's have a photo opportunity, and then please do share your camera so that we'll have a picture taking for a moment. Yes, how about the others? Let's wait for them to share their camera. Sir Steve, please do the honor.
Yeah, count one, two, three. Okay, we start. Count one, two, three. Smile. Then one, two, three. Smile. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay na, Sir Sa? Okay na ta? Oh,
Yes, for those who are asking about the certificate, please also, um, yeah, we have here a post web link on the link, or the link will be posted here in the chat box for you to get your certificate of attendance and evaluate the webinar for today. That's and for today. Thank you so much for joining our discussion. Sir RJ, thank you.
okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you
you,
to
everybody.
everyone.
Yes.